If you like going to the Globo Gym and doing bodybuilding, then this vlog is for you. Subscribe. This vlog is a Globo Gym extravaganza. That's right. There are 2 Globo Gym sessions in this vlog that I'm going to narrate. What are you doing, Bean? New location. There are 2 different sessions here. The first one, I'm going to explain the different movements to you. And in the second session, there's going to be some math. Subscribe. All right, let's get this party started with IT lat pull downs. Oh, that's Coach Gus doing his impression of internal torque. That's IT. Oh, look, that's my teres major. Holy flight of ideas. Okay, so internal torque means we are focusing on using the teres majors, the pec majors, and the external obliques. But now I'm increasing the weight because I'm about to do external torque. So it's the same exercise, except I'm using different muscles. So now I'm using my lats, my internal obliques, even my glute medius. Notice the arch and the low back. Notice I do less reps. I did about 5 reps. All right, so Gus is banging out a boatload of reps in internal torque. And when he dies with that, he switches to external torque. Ready? Here he goes. Pow. So this is more aggressive, and he'll get maybe 4 or 5 reps out before he dies. Die. Changing things up with a supinated grip. You might be wondering, why does she stop short at the top? You know how people like walk way out at the top of the end range? Well, because I want to maintain tension in my pec majors, my teres majors, my internal torque chain. So that's why you don't see me shrugging up at the top with my upper traps. So this is a drop set external torque. So we're going for a heavy, aggressive, powerful stimulus here. So I did about 5 reps. If you can do more than 5 to 7 reps, then it's not heavy enough for the external torque stimulus. So this is internal torque lat pushdowns, and you're going to see Gus poke my teres major. Note that the internal torque posture looks like a posterior pelvic tilt, whereas the external torque posture is an anterior pelvic tilt. For the external torque, I'm exhaling through my mouth on the concentric and inhaling through my mouth on the eccentric. This stimulates the sympathetic nervous system. This was our first time in this gym, so we just wanted to get acquainted with the machines, just experiment. So you can see Gus doing a pronated grip pull down. It's important to change up the grips, and you can see that I'm doing the supinated grip row, and I like to work single arm because I have one side that's weaker, so I can give the weaker side a little bit of extra love by doing an extra set. And you can just tell by looking at my posture that this is external torque. I'm using my internal obliques, my lats, my glute medius, and you can see I also do both arms à la fois. Okay, this is one of Dorian Yates' favorite exercises, the super pullover. So Gus started with internal torque, where we crank out more reps, like 8 to 15 reps. And then when you die with that, we were switching to the external torque as a drop set. So you can see I'm about to die, and I'm switching to external torque. See the change in my posture there? So now I'm using my lats, my internal obliques, even my glute medius. And I died. All right, moving along to the cable chest flies. Internal torque. So I'm using my external obliques, my pec majors, the short head of my biceps. I am exhaling through pursed lips on the concentric. I'm inhaling through my nose on the eccentric. This targets the parasympathetic nervous system. And I'm a huge fan of single arm work so that I can give extra love to my weaker left side. At this point, my pecs were burning, so I finished them off with some front delt raises, supinated grip. Pecs are engaged throughout the full range of motion. This is internal torque. And I also like to do the single arm version so that I can target my weaker left side with extra sets. Okay, so here's the deal. I was sore in my lats and my pecs after that Globo Gym session. Welcome back, new day. So I start my Globo Gym sessions with gym openers. So this is getting my internal torque chain primed, making sure that the internal torque chain muscles are indeed firing through the range of motion. So you saw me doing the teres major rows. Here I'm doing the pec cable fly. Here I've got some dumbbells and I'm doing hammer curls. So I'm targeting the short head of the biceps and the pec majors. Here I'm doing overhead triceps extensions, but I am not shrugging up. So that means I have to use my pec major, my teres major. All right, so for this workout, I was starting with external torque this time around and then doing internal torque. So here you see me doing external torque SOTS pull downs. It's just a fancy lat pull down. And I did 37.5 pounds for 7 reps. So it was heavy. You see that I can't do any more than 7. So then what I did is I took that number and I multiplied it by 1.6. And then I took the number of reps I did and divided it by 1.6 to figure out what I would be doing for internal torque. So here I'm doing the cable chest flies, 22.5 pounds for 11 reps. So what I did with external torque is what dictated what I would be doing with the internal torque. So here you see me doing the external torque rows, targeting my lats. I did that at 62.5 pounds for 6 reps. My plan was to superset that with internal torque lat push downs. So I got out my calculator, did the math, and figured out for the push downs, I would be doing 39 pounds for 9 reps. I'm a dentist, so I'm totally obsessed with golden proportions. It makes sense to apply this to training. That way it balances the nervous system so you won't be sore, you won't have DOMS the next day after your training. Okay, here's another example. External torque lat pull downs. I did 100 pounds for 5 reps. Well, I don't know if it's pounds. It's all on hydraulics, I guess PPI. Okay, and then I did the math and figured out for the internal torque version, which is why I turn around, 62 pounds for 8 reps. So there was this one time that somebody came up to me and said, "You're sitting in that machine backwards." I'm like, yeah, torque. External torque leg press. I went heavy for 5 reps. I did 200, I guess, PPI. And then I did the math and figured out to do internal torque, it would be 125 pounds for 8 reps. Now listen to my breathing. Special thank you to my coach, Gus, for being in this video. He and I are both studying to become strong fit coaches, and we love geeking out on this stuff. Guess what? I was not sore after that Globo Gym session. Not too close. Thanks for watching this video right to the very end. Let me know that you watched it to the very end by hitting the like button. Statistics or math. Oh, and don't worry, I didn't forget. I'm still going to be doing the hip shifting vlog. I'm currently editing that, so that will be coming in next. So make sure you subscribe or else crooked hips when you squat.